Very healthy and warm good morning to everyone, whoever is watching my video. I, your computer science teacher from Superhouse Education Foundation, welcome you all in my next educational video of Chapter 6, Introducing Python. My dear students, in the fourth video of this chapter, I'll cover two different topics, and they are as follows. First, components of Python windows. Second, variables in Python. So let's start learning our new topics, components of Python windows and variables in Python. So let's start. Working modes in Python. We can work on Python on two different modes, interactive mode and scripting mode. Just like any other application window, in Python window it has the following components. First, title bar. Second, menu bar. Third, script area. And fourth, status bar. Components of Python windows. My dear student, this is a screen of Python window where we can see title bar, menu bar, script area, status bar with prompt, Python prompt. So one by one we will study about these. Title bar. So as you can see from this picture, this is particular a title bar of Python window. So this is the area that displays the name of the application and the document. It has contain commands button like maximize, minimize, restore, close. As you can see from here also, these are the three buttons. Now next one is menu bar. This is the area that consists of various menus with different options like file, edit, shell, debug, options, window, help. So one by one we will study about these sub tabs. File tab. The file tab is used to work with the options related to the currently used file. Like if you want to create a new file in Python, then a file tab is used. If you want to open a pre-existing file in Python, then also a file tab is used. To quit from the Python window, then also a file tab is used. As you can see from these sub menus, edit tab. The edit tab is used to work with the options related to the statements that we type in the Python file. Like, suppose if you want to make some changes, then undo and redo options are mostly used. We can cut, copy, paste, select all the text. Also, we can find some certain specific word, keyword, variable name in our Python file. Now next is shell tab. The shell tab is used to work with the options related to the Python IDLE shell. Like if you want to view your last restart, then we can use shell tab. To restart the shell again, if we want to see the previous history, then also we can use that along with next history. So there are many options through that we can use shell tab. Now next one is option tab. The option tab is used to work with the options related to the Python IDLE internal settings. Say for example, if you want to increase the font size or font style of your Python window, then You can configure your IDLE by clicking on Option tab. Like in this way, you can see from these two pictures how we can do that. Next is Help tab. The Help tab is used to display version, copyright, license, credits, and more like IDLE document, detailing the menu option, basic editing, and navigation and other tips. So all the internal information of Python shell, for that we can use this Help tab to get assistance from Python. Now the third is script area. Dear students, the script area is the place where we type the Python code. A Python script is a collection of commands in a file designed to be executed like a program. For example, you can see from this picture, the white screen is the script area where I have typed print statement. I love Python programming very much. Now the last one is status bar. As you can see from the picture at the bottom with orange line, this is the bottom line. So the status bar is normally a narrow bar at the bottom of the GUI to indicate some extra information like word count of the file or anything that could add extra value to the user interface. So we can, this status bar genuinely shows the exact position of your blinker. Now the next topic is variables in Python. Dear students, a variable in Python is a named memory location that stores the data for later use and whose value may change during the execution of the program. A variable can store one value at a time. When a new value gets stored in the variable, its previous value gets overwritten if exists. An assignment operator, which is indicated by equal to sign, is used to assign a value in a variable. For example, if I'll write id is equal to 14, then the value 14 is assigning to the variable id by using this assignment operator equal to. Creating a variable. Dear students, Python variables are created by assigning value of desired type to them. For example, to create a numeric variable, assign numeric value to variable name. To create a string variable, assign string value to the variable name, and so on. Like id is equal to 14 and name is equal to Python. So here id and name are the numeric variable and string variable. Now moving to the next slide. Dear students, here I am giving you one example how to write a program in Python by using two variables. Like here on the screen, you can see from the here that what the first line is a comment which is enclosed between a three single quotes. In that, I have written write a program in Python to add two numbers. Now take it very seriously. Now this particular line will not be checked by the interpreter as it is treated as a comment. Now let's start this programming. Here you can see that I have taken two variables, number 1 and number 2, in which in number 1 I have assigned the value 23 by using this assignment operator. And in the same way, in number 2, I have assigned a value 20 by using once again the assignment operator. So in this way, number 1 and number 2 have two values 23 and 20. Now, in the third statement of this program, I have added these two variables and kept the result in the variable which I have named result. At last, in the print statement, I have printed the result. Let me remind you, in print statement, in between the double quotes, whenever we will write anything, it will be displayed as it is on the screen. At last, it will be separated by one comma operator. And after that, I have written the name of that variable in which the result is existing. Now, after that, we need to save that program. In this way, I have saved this program by the name addition.py, where .py is the extension of Python file. After that, you can see the entire path of the saved file on the title bar. Now, once I'll save that program, then I need to click either on Run tab, or directly I can press F5 to run to execute this program. So once I'll press, sooner the result will appear like in this way. Addition is equal to 43. Now some recap of the chapter. Just like any other application window in Python, we have the following components. First, title bar. Second, menu bar. Third, script area. Fourth, status bar. A variable in Python is named as memory location that stores the data for later use and whose value may change during the entire execution of the program. A variable can store one value at a time. When a new value gets stored in the variable, its previous value gets overwritten if exists. So dear students, here are some extra links from where you can get some extra information regarding these topics, components of Python windows and variables in Python. So I suggest you to go through with these links to get the healthy information. Thank you so much.